Okay, so we will firstly like to welcome you, and then starting up with the introduction. Please give us some small introduction.
Sure, my name is Jag Chima. I'm the co-founder of Chris Gethin Gyms here in India and also the CEO of Physique Global. We provide global mentoring services for fitness enthusiasts, fitness professionals, and also education.
Okay, you being a fitness enthusiast, you know you are here, you want to change India. There are some kind of fitness things which you want to bring it in India. So firstly, we would like to know about that.
Good question. Well, my background, I was born and brought up in London. The reason I have an interest in India is because my parents are from here. My origin is India. I used to visit India quite a lot when I was younger. And I did notice that there is not any kind of good quality education or guidance for fitness in India, for fitness professionals. Also, there was a lot of wrong advice. So I wanted to bring change to this industry, and I partnered with Chris Gethin, who's the world's #1 transformation coach. And we started off by holding seminars for fitness professionals here in India. But a real big traction started once we transferred Ritik Roshan for Chris 3. And that's when everybody really wanted to know how we do it. So that's how we started.
Okay, when we talk about the youth these days, they are all about like crazy about fitness and all. But the thing is that there is no professional things which they can move on with that, you know. So are there any plan from your sides like they can which can provide them a platform to move on with a professional?
Yeah, for sure. So first and foremost, I'll just like to say that everybody looks for a shortcut when they want to get fit and healthy. So everyone looks for that secret. There is no secret. To getting fit is all about hard work and dedication. So one of the biggest problems in India was the fact that a lot of people used illegal substances. There's a lot of steroids that are used in India. And then of course you have real harmful effects to your health. That's not needed. If you do it the hard way, it's more sustainable. So we actually provide a lot of education on how people can make sometimes the smallest changes to their diet and their lifestyle and get amazing results. I mean, this is not just for guys, this is for girls as well, young, old, male, female, it's for absolutely everyone. So we regularly provide a lot of content on our websites, our social media. We work with a lot of Indian athletes who are influencers, like, you know, Facebook and Instagram is huge in India now. So some of these influencers that we mentor and guide, they go out and give the right advice and they coach people on how to get fit and healthy the right way. So we've been doing this now since 2011 and it's been going amazingly well. And we have also noticed that there's a lot of talent in India, but traditionally in the traditional gyms, there's no set infrastructure where fitness professionals can get good salaries, good environments, and try and get good results. But instead they are pushed to sell lots of personal training. They don't care how they get results. But in our facilities, we have our own gyms across India and we're growing rapidly fast. Firstly, we give them a good environment to work. Secondly, we provide our trainers with good quality education. And thirdly, we monitor the progress for every single personal training client so that they are on the right track and they get good sustainable results.
Okay, we would definitely like to know that what are the changes which you all have brought when we talk about the fitness from your side.
For sure. So firstly, the changes are myth busting. You know, everybody is an advisor in India. You can go to anyone and say, look, you know what, how do I get fit and healthy? And they'll just give you an advice. Yeah, you know what, you should eat this. You should eat lots of ghee, drink lots of milk. These are traditional things that people used to say, you know, but actually as a matter of fact, when our great grandparents used to be around, lifestyle used to be very different. People used to be much more active. But in today's day and age, lifestyle has changed. People, even to go 1 kilometer or half a kilometer, they'll go in a car.
Yes.
So with that being said, you know, even nutrition has changed. So what we try and do is we bust myths firstly, you know, the very basic of stuff. So a lot of people ask us, you know, is protein bad for me? Will it affect my liver and kidneys? Protein is derived from milk. You know, it's very simple. So we bust these sort of myths for the layman, the person who's not a fitness professional. And we slowly have started to bring change where people are now much more educated and understand how to live a healthier and fitter lifestyle.
Okay, also coming up with the Bollywood, you have transformed many Bollywood celebs like Hrithik Roshan, John Abraham, and all. So how did this came into an existence, like with you? How did this came?
So I came in contact with Chris in 2010, and together we decided that I asked Chris if he would come to India, and together we came to India. We were involved with events. I was involved with an event at that time, and from there we realized that there is such a need for education. Chris had a book which is called Body by Design, and we had given this book as a gift to Hrithik Roshan. He read the book and decided that he wanted Chris to train him. Anyway, long story short, we made it happen, and Hrithik Roshan, even to this day, achieved the best physique in Bollywood. An amazing physique. He's such a dedicated guy. He set the standard. Like everybody wanted to look like Hrithik Roshan. And that helped us to make people understand that naturally you can achieve those amazing results. You just got to be dedicated. And of course, after Hrithik Roshan was transformed, we had a lot of other Bollywood celebrities who wanted to follow the same. And then all of a sudden this trend from all the celebrities in Bollywood came along, and many more physiques were transformed.
Okay, you're also known for this Mumbai to Delhi cycling, So we would also like to know about that
Right.
from you.
So it's Delhi to Mumbai.
Delhi to Mumbai.
So we're involved with a lot of activity where we want to inspire people in India to live a fitter and healthier lifestyle. And being in this industry, I often get a lot of critics. People say to us that, you're from London, you're from the USA, things are easier there, India's different. So we always try and find ways to do activity in India where Indians would say, well, wow, you're not from India, but you managed to do it here. So we came across this cycling group who told me that there's a cycle ride going to happen from Delhi to Mumbai, 1,450 kilometers. But the guy said to me that, you probably wouldn't be able to do it. And I thought to myself, well, that's a challenge. I'll definitely have a go at that. And I committed to it because I wanted to be able to prove to myself that I could do something like this, but also try and inspire others, and to keep myself motivated and to make sure that I didn't back down from this. I dedicated this ride to a charity called the Unique Home for Girls. It's an orphanage in Jalandhar where baby girls are abandoned because of their gender. So I'm a proud supporter of this organization. So I decided to raise funds and create awareness and do this ride. And 5.5 days later, from Delhi to Mumbai, it was completed. So it was from the India Gate to the Gateway of India.
Okay, as you said that you have also come up with the unique girls for a home for the girls. So how did that came into your mind, and we would like to know about the brief
So
of that.
I am not a trustee. I'm not an organizer of the home. The home has been in existence for a very long time. I am just simply a supporter. A very small supporter. There's many people who do much greater things than what we do for that home. So this home is a place where we were invited years ago to go and visit. And I'm always very apprehensive because there's a lot of charities that are not really genuine. And I've come across a lot of those. But when I was invited to this home, I went there and I saw baby girls only a few days old and a few weeks old that were abandoned because they're a girl. And I think that's terrible because, whether it be a girl or a boy, it's a blessing from the Almighty. And when I saw that, it changed my life. And since then, I've tried to encourage many people to go and see how blessed we are. We fail to realize that, we're so lucky with what we have. There's children out there that get abandoned. And there's some children that were found where they were thrown on scrap heaps, and this home has rescued them. And they're doing amazing work. Some of these girls have grown up to become district commissioners. They've studied abroad. So this home is amazing. And if you don't know about it, look up the Unique Home for Girls in Jalandhar, Punjab. It's an amazing place.
Okay, besides all this, you're also going to come up with a show for the fitness, coming up with the shows like this, it gives a huge inspiration to people, So tell us something about your show if it's possible.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you a little bit. So we're currently planning a TV show where we're going to be selecting people from around the country to go through a transformation challenge. And this will be real. This is not like your average reality show. This will be real. It's going to be a question of survival of the fittest, but we will prove how you can build muscle and lose fat and become the healthier version of you. But that's all I can tell you for now.
Okay, when we talk about fitness, people are like, they keeps on taking lots of, there are some kind of unwanted stuffs they take in, or they do lots and lots of gym. So according to you, what's more important when we talk about fitness?
Well, firstly, it's very important to understand that if you're advised to take steroids or any other substance, really think about it. Because sometimes the damage that you'll do to your body is irreversible. And just for a short-term gain, it's not worth having a long-term loss. Because your health is worth more than anything. And just remember one thing, if it's hard to get, it's usually worth it and you value it more. So what I would always say is that, nowadays everybody has a smartphone. If somebody gives you advice, look it up, Google it, and go to reliable sources. So we've always brought good quality education to India. We're proud that we have over 2,700 trainers who have attended our events across India. We're exclusive with companies like Hammer Strength and Life Fitness, who are the world's leading equipment manufacturers, and they choose us to help them with educating the people of India. So I say always choose educated advice and always research.
Okay, lastly, anything you want to say to our audiences regarding fitness or something?
Yeah, I just want to say India is an amazing country. Every time I talk to people outside of India, they say, why do you choose India? Well, India is a huge country with so many different cultures, and it has amazing talent. It gives me great pleasure to be part of this journey, and I want to thank the people of India for giving us the opportunity to help you become a fitter and healthier nation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did I miss something?
No, that's good.
Yeah.
That was good, yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We'll just do some cutaways. You just keep on talking randomly because he's just doing some cutaways to use it.
Okay. So,
It's just like we will just randomly talk.
Yeah,
We will just take
sure.
it for 2 minutes and that's
no
it.
worries. Yeah. So have you seen any of Ritik's transformation pictures online?
Obviously, Hrithik Roshan, who doesn't know him?
So we've worked with many of the celebrities in the industry, and a lot of our trainers we fly in to work with a lot of a lot of celebrities for sure. But there's a lot of CEOs of major companies that actually hire our services, and it feels good. We've worked all the way from like Bollywood to the North to Tollywood. We've had Mahesh Babu, who was one of our clients. So it's been an amazing journey, and every place that we go to in India is just so different. The culture is just amazing.
Role Rakhna, exit. Also, when we are talking about Bollywood, I would definitely like to know that you have worked with many Bollywood celebrities, but one person was like very much enthusiastic on fitness and all. Who was that one person?
That's a difficult one, but if I can say two names, I'd say John Abraham and Hrithik Roshan. Both of them extremely passionate and very, very dedicated. And both of them are so hard-working, but they still used to find time to train. So yeah.
Okay, you also worked with Ranveer Singh,
Yeah.
So how was he when we talk about like?
Amazing, amazing, and he's still so enthusiastic. That guy's full of energy all the time. I can't believe how much energy he's got.